justice system to work. When in the past, the only thing that has worked in the black community is that every time you turn around, we see our people being marched off to jail. But we have a serious problem here in Paris. Amen. Because if the black folk don't stand up, then the Caucasian folks are going to continue to do exactly what they've been doing all along. They are going to show you no respect because you haven't earned any. You cannot earn respect by being a coward. You have to challenge the enemy where he lives. Otherwise, he's not going to care about what happened to you or your children. And that is evident right here in Paris, Texas. It's appalling that black folk are even afraid to come to their own park, in their own neighborhood, in their own community for fear that they will be discovered and punished by the Caucasian. So I want our young people, and I'm talking, I love to talk to young people because that is the future. But the future is not going to be bright for them if they don't see older generational people standing up and fighting for justice and equality. It's just not going to happen. We're going to continue to pass down to our children the same thing that was passed down to us. Amen. If we're not careful. Don't always believe everything that you hear coming out of City Hall. I don't understand black people. They will believe Gary Young before they'll believe you. And I know that for a fact, because I've been coming down here for several years now. And one of the reasons for black people being so weak and so cowardly in this town, it can all be traced back probably to their pastors and to the NAACP, who is not showing leadership when it comes to addressing black issues. But we're going to deal with them at a later date. But today, I want people to understand what we're here for. And that is to honor McClelland and Trayvon, who gave their life in this racist society. And now it looks like everything could be in jeopardy as far as justice for those two people. And we cannot sit by and allow this to happen. I know people here in Paris think that, you know, if they come to a rally or something, that they're going to be singled out and harassed and put in jail. But look, what about all of the other civil rights leaders who did the same thing? What if Dr. King had thought like that? What if Malcolm X had a thought like that? You understand what I'm saying? Then we would have been in trouble. And I believe I heard somebody say that on Juneteenth, the park will be filled. Why? Because that's a holiday that the white folks allow black people to celebrate. Because they want to make sure that you understand, Negro, that you used to be in slavery, and that even in Texas, we got 2 extra years of work out of you. So you can come out and you can celebrate Juneteenth because we authorize it. And that's supposed to make black folks feel big, bad, and important. You'll see the NAACP out here. You'll probably see the Pastor's Allowance out here. You understand? And you'll see many more groups and organizations. But when it comes to fighting the enemy for justice, that's where we fail miserably. All of them. And I'll tell them to their face. The NAACP, this is one of the worst chapters in the United States, is right here in Paris, Texas. They are doing absolutely nothing to help black people except to carry out the enemy's plan, and that's to keep them oppressed and depressed and cowardly. And the Pastor's Allowance, they are in the same boat with the NAACP. There's probably some Pastor's Allowance members on the NAACP. I don't know. But I do know this. I've talked to them people, and they think the same way. Black folks don't deserve help from us.